Alright, game number 4 coming up. You
Wow.
started a war, yeah, I guess so. A couple of words I could drop into this chat and they would go crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure yellow, blue, and red, but anyway, brown is the primary player to the top right.
Yep.
Crossfires up 2-1.
He's up 2-1 against his opponent. You're once again on Cloud Kingdom, a map that is good for Blink Stalkers, as we've seen so many times in the past. Expansions, though, also very strong heading into the late game. If you're able to defend, always great. But right now, what we are seeing is a player who is up 2-1 in this best of 5. If he's able to take another map, he will advance to the final, will meet live, and also qualify for the Iron Squid tournament. At the bottom left, we have his opponent, who are at least able to win on Whirlwind against Brown. And let's find out who is going for the Blink Stalkers this time, because I think there's no doubt that we will at least see one of them going for Twilight Council.
Yeah, one if not both. Last game, Micro Brown, a little bit disappointing. Maybe stressed out. You know, he's really close here to qualifying.
By the way, green is not a primary color as far as I know. Because
yeah, no, green's not primary. You make,
why is someone
guys, you
saying
make
that
green by
mixing blue and yellow?
Exactly. That it makes a complementary color, which is green.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's secondary. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's complementary, but listen, it's been a long time since art school. You guys could ask Doa. He's like an
red and blue for Brown, who uses yellow, which is weird, but
yeah. Well, I guess yellow is the closest to brown if you look at the color palette for StarCraft 2.
Okay, this color discussion is getting way out of hand right now. I'm completely ignoring this. I'm focusing now on StarCraft 2 once again because this makes my head hurt. We currently see the double gas going on for Yonghwa, pulling a bit of a Naniwa Sase gas here, most likely pulling 2 in both. Come on, do it. Be a good chap. One. Another one. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2. And to the top we currently have 1 gas. And let's see what Brown is going to do. Who do you want to be aggressive? I say Brown. You're dodging again, aren't you?
No, actually I want to think about this really carefully, and I would say brown.
Okay. It would be funny as hell if Yonghwa is able to get back. In a best of 5, if you are down 2 maps, it's so incredibly difficult to get back into the game.
Well, he may pull a biased Sun Man. I can't believe that guy was able to come back in a best of 7 after being down 3 games. I don't think that's ever happened before.
That was insane. That was like, what?
Oh.
I remember actually when we were at the GSL studio and we were talking about it and it was like 3-0 and we're like, yeah, well, okay, he just completely killed him. And then I was walking home and I see a game up on Naniwa's screen and I'm like, oh, cool, who's playing? And he's like, Rain. And I'm like, what? Rain? How is that possible? He was down 3 games. How is it possible that he's still playing? It's taken me quite a while to come from the studio. I think we got food after that as well or something. And then he's like, yeah, well, it's actually tied. It's the last game. And I'm like, what on earth is happening here?
I remember I loaded up the stream on the subway and I was watching it and I was a little surprised, by the way, yeah.
You're right, it is Brown. He goes for the yellow Twilight Council. And bottom left, we have currently a Robo. 2 gateways into Robo, no expansion just yet. Yeah, with the Robo he will be able to counter that out, and he's going for Blink as well.
But the Blink of Brown will be much faster, and because Yonghwa has committed so much to 2 different types of techs, he's going to have very few units. If Brown micros correctly and gets up that ramp with 1 Blink, game will end.
Yeah, he's already moving out. His Blink has been started and he's chrono boosting it. He's moving out. He has the additional gateways. He won't have the Observer, but if he just blinks correctly, he will be able to do a lot of damage. There are the Stalkers though for his opponent. Double Stalker against Double Stalker and Zealot. Now it's nearly going to be 3 Stalkers. But yeah, he's already damaged, so he needs to move back here. A Sentry being started immediately. That's what he has to use his gas for now because of it.
Yep. Brown not moving his probe forward. He's a little bit nervous to do so.
Yeah, quite reluctant, isn't he? Yonghwa is sneaking 1 out. He places down another pylon, and this is going to be quite interesting. Right now, Brown has no idea that there's a pylon over there. He doesn't even look for it. So here comes the Stalker. Blink is nearly done. One immortal, that's what Brown is most likely going to face when the blink is done.
He needs to get a perfect force so that one of Brown's stalkers can't get up there.
Yeah.
If you blink over the force and the blink all your stalkers in the main, you can just win.
Alright.
He needs a few more stalkers before he goes for the blink up. Even with the immortal being there now, he has enough time to wait a little bit longer. To attack like this would be suicide.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough. Blink
Now
is ready.
he has enough.
8 stalkers, 1 immortal. Can't wait for the second one. Gets his own robotics though.
I guess he's just gonna try to contain.
Ah.
Yep, sentry comes out.
Yep. Gets the sentry here. Is not going to be any more aggressive. This reminds me a lot of the game that we've seen between Brown and Valio in the
But
first
this time we have counter blink, and it was Yonghwa's idea to get blink the whole time, so it's not quite the same. Because otherwise, you know, you'd have to make a Twilight Council. But the counter blink here is going to make him in an extremely good position. He's going to have immortals and blink stalkers. He's not making any more units right now because he knows he doesn't have to. He's going to make only stalkers. By that I meant to say he's not making any more immortals or sentries. He's making only stalkers, so he can match his opponent's stalker count.
Brown is going. Yeah, Brown moving back here now. He's lost his just the initiative. He's trying to go for the observer, but even with the observer, is he gonna sneak in the main base and try to pull something off with the blink that we were going to have for Yonghwa? It's most likely not gonna happen. It's just too risky. Has to move back here. Yonghwa is actually looking at a decent position here. The army that he has is very strong. His nexus is up a bit faster. Harvester count is also in his favor, just slightly. But he's Yonghwa might actually be able to take this game and just force game number 5.
Well, he certainly has an advantage. What is with my mic that's making me breathe? I'm like, but I had it just then there. I am so sorry, guys. Like, if you guys can hear me breathing, like, I guess it's my nose is like shooting at it. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird. I've like never had this problem before, but
Mike's too sensitive, I guess. Here we go. 1 stalk already dying. Nice advantage here for Yonghwa with the vision that he has, thanks to his observer. Keeps it close to his army. Always, of course, trying to pick off the stalk of his opponent. And that, there it is. Not the stalk of the observer. And we don't have the expansion for Brown just yet. Brown is trying to drop one, but it's already so far behind. He will actually start his Nexus at the same time that Yonghwa is about to finish.
Yep, this is a terrible position for Brown. He's basically behind in every way. He can't even find an angle of approach to pressure his opponent's Nexus.
He's behind in Stalkers, he's behind in Harvesters, he's behind in Sentries, he has an advantage in Mortals, and that's it.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised Yonghwa doesn't pursue in any of these engagements.
Yeah, me too. With the units that he has, he could do a bit more damage, but he's just so far ahead in economy, and he really makes this second Nexus now work. If he Chrono Boost as well, and yes, there it is, Chrono Boost the economy, he will have a significant Harvester lead. He's already saturating to Mineral Lines, he has the better income, and it's just so tricky. This Paladin is gonna die next. Brown is looking at a position that he might not be able to win. Yonghwa taking a huge lead, 15 supply ahead already. Harvester supply is in his favor by 6, which is quite significant here. And, well, this is very tricky for Brown.
Yeah, he's starting to get his immortal count up though. He's actually going to be 3-1 now over Yonghwa, and he's getting his robotic support bay around the same time.
Yeah. The immortal count makes it a bit harder for Yonghwa to actually attack. If there weren't any immortals left in the composition for Brown, then Yonghwa could just walk across the map and kill him. But that's not gonna happen, not with the immortals. It's just taking too bit of a risk, so what we are most likely going to see is just both of them just taking it easy for now, going for this huge late game composition, and then we will have the Colossus battle, the War of the Worlds.
Yep, that's how PvP is played right now. Forge goes down for Yonghwa, and he's going to get the upgrade lead. Using the extra gas he's had from his natural, since his natural is up for so much longer. He mostly got extra minerals, but he does have the ability to drop that forge. Look at the worker count, 46 to 37.
Yeah,
in fact, he could. This is very difficult to pull off in PvP, but I feel like in this situation, specifically where he has a lot of stalkers, more stalkers than his opponent, and he's got, you know, the Colossus going out first, he could actually try to make a third Nexus right now. But he doesn't want to risk it. Again, he could have also pursued Brown on the middle of the map. A little bit nervous about that. Didn't risk it. He knows that if he loses this game, it's out. It's all over. So he's not going to take any risks like that right now.
Yeah, he's going for the faster range. Even before has the first Colossus out in just a few seconds. His forge is done, right?
Yep. And he didn't start +1 yet because he spent all his gas on the Colossi so far.
The moment when you actually look at the forge on the screen and you don't realize it's there, and you start looking for it, it's like, wow, this is so odd. Where is it? Yeah, that's the +1. Now the forge for Brown restarted. As you already pointed out earlier, he's just behind in every single aspect there is.
He's gonna lose this unit if he doesn't react. He reacts very quickly.
Yeah.
We've seen players set up traps on the watchtower like that in the past.
Yo.
That is a lot of immortal. That's 4.
That's a pretty scary army, but on the other hand, Yonghwa now with the still elite in Harvesters. 6, 7. And as you said, he can take a 3rd base. I guess he most likely will do that very, very soon.
He's got 700 minerals, so yeah, he just powered up a bunch of gateways. Yeah, he just took his 2nd robo, but he can also get that 3rd. I feel he can afford it. He's going to lose a pylon to the north. He's also planting a new one as he realizes this. Next is misplaced here by Brown.
It's actually, yeah, the 3rd is being built faster for Brown than it is for Yonghwa, who is now getting his own 3rd. There's still this army on the map. 2 Colossi, and range is now done. Now.
This is a position where Yonghwa, if he wanted to, could have actually tried to isolate some of those units, but he's like, nah, I don't want to make a risk right now when I'm down 2 games.
He didn't know about the stalkers to the left. Yeah, he had no clue about them, so as you said, he doesn't want to take a risk here. He's too far behind. He has to win 3 games straight, and he knows it. Winning this one on Cloud Kingdom is just mandatory if he wants to get a shot at going to Iron Squid. Going to the final in Paris. Well, first of all, of course, he has to play the actual tournament, but still.
Yeah. By the way, +1 is just now finishing up for Brown, and it's a little bit behind. You can see charges are similarly timed here, but both players' next side are coming up as well. But again, Yonghwa takes a lead. He's just got every lead possible. Even his charge is ahead, and it's like not even that much ahead, but it is.
Yeah. What's gonna be also very tricky is that Yonghwa is just so far ahead in overall supply, and this is not only the worker supply. He has the much bigger army than his opponent, and this is gonna get very scary for Brown, especially since Yonghwa chose this timing to move out. He doesn't have the armor, the upgrade advantage anymore, but just tries to pick off a few units and postures on the map. I don't think that he's actually engaged in his opponent's army, but yeah, both of them just taking it easy.
Yeah. Very easy. As soon as Yonghwa gets a few more Colossi out, he's probably going to start to poke at that base, the 3rd, with his ranged Colossi and make it so that Brown can't hold on to it. He's getting a Dark Shrine as well because he's got a surplus of resources that he knows about.
But I'm confused now. Didn't I Toast say you only build the Dark Shrine when you're behind? That doesn't make any sense.
When behind Dark Shrine means if you are behind, you can make a Dark Shrine, but you don't have to only make it when you're behind.
That makes the statement obsolete. War Prism!
I like the quote.
War Prism and War Prism speed and double upgrades. Yonghwa is really taking a lead here, and if those DTs hit the main base, then the shit is definitely gonna hit the fan. Because there is only 1 observer. That's all that he has.
Yep, just 1.
Where is it actually? That's the main army. No, that's Brown's. Yeah, that's him. Okay. 4th base. This guy, you know, he's getting the 4th earlier. He's getting more tech. He has still more supply. He's in just the best position ever. The Colossus are dancing already. Can Colossus dance?
No.
That's sad.
But probably in Heartless form.
I hope so. I want to see a Colossus dance with 4 legs like this. That would be sick. If they go up and down.
I'm trying to figure out how I would like to see it. I'll have to think about this one.
Well, the Dark Shrine is done. He's on 200 supply though.
He probably should start to pressure his opponent a little bit. Kills the observer here. He's got 2 groups of units. One's going straight for the natural. The other one is threatening the 4th base.
And funny as it is, if he warps into these right now, there is no detection.
Yep.
Except for no, it doesn't.
1 cannon.
Yeah, but that's yeah, 1 cannon is being built. That's all.
Yeah, that's all he has. He's trying to draw the forces over here so his bigger, stronger army can fight here. But attacking up this location is practically a suicide mission. But now he comes to the right again. Yeah, he gets the zealots and he wants to trade some of his supply, but this is the most crucial moment where he gets the 4th.
Yeah. The fourth has to be cancelled, that one's for sure.
He needs to get those stalkers out of there though. Nicely done, well.
Yeah.
Decently done.
Yeah, gets them away. The stalkers are on the way back. The war prison that he built earlier, was it picked off? I actually did not see it. I thought that he had one, or am I mistaken here?
I feel like he started one earlier. It's either it got picked off or it was cancelled. I didn't quite catch that, but
But now he has one, and he's heading into the Stargate. But if he now uses the supply that he has, look at this bank.
Yep.
That's
something that Brown does not have.
DT's in the main base now. That would be, I feel, Brown's downfall if he targets structures here.
Well, he's making Archon somewhere. Meanwhile, he's going for an attack here. Was he really just going to trade? I don't think that's the right choice.
Trying to kill this Nexus was a bit overzealous, for sure.
Where is the Warp Prism?
I feel to the right side.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
there it is. Still doesn't use it.
Uh-oh, this is not good. Yonghwa, you gotta be careful going into narrow choke points like that when you have this many Immortals coming down on you.
Ouch! That is a very bad spot for him, but still he has way more than his opponent. Way more than Brown. The only reason why he was able to fight him back off here.
That was still extremely close. I felt that if Brown committed, he might have been able to still trade decently there.
Oh, that's the War Prism. There, that's where I died earlier.
This is
the second one. The
okay.
cannon, I feel, killed the War Prism, that's why. Yeah, that engagement was not good at all, but still, with the bank that he has, he is in such a great position. 3 attack upgrades, 1 armor. On the other hand, we don't have the armor upgrade for Brown yet, and just the upgrades in general are so much faster for Yonghwa. He's going for the fleet beacon now, his tech is fast, he has the better economy. With the additional gateways that he's building, he can take this game. I mean,
yeah,
he's just reluctant to be the one who does the first step. He's like this girl that you talked about earlier.
Yeah, that's so true. It's like he knows he can win, but or actually he's like the girl who wants to reject Brown, and she knows that Brown likes her, but she doesn't want to tell him because she's too stressed out about it. That's basically what we're seeing here. But,
maybe now Brown is the one who starts to engage here. He wants to force the engagement. Is moving in with
Yonghwa is so nervous here, I feel, with how he's engaging, but now he's got a concave that's so sick. If he uses it right, he's got units coming from the left side over here, and he's got the Colossi having a fan out on the right side. But Brown he didn't hesitate, and he's got a sick warp in here.
He has so many Colossi still, 9 to 6, and Brown actually pushes Yonghwa back. Yonghwa loses a lot, even though he has such a huge bank. He is losing everything. His Colossus count is down to 5. He's at 100 and he has 126 supply against himself, and now 76 supply left. Where are those DTs?
Main.
They're actually in the main base right now, doing damage, but I don't think that this will matter too much.
Well, he could actually, if I'm not mistaken, use DTs in the fight. There's no observer out for Brown, right?
No, he lost his observer. Oh well, he has one. He has one observer. He must have rebuilt one.
Okay, that's following the army. Well, he could try to do something, but it's a bit risky. I mean, this game is not 100% over, but
yeah, but pretty much so. The bank for Brown is so much better. His Colossus count as well. He trapped every single unit of Yonghwa at the bottom right. He's now moving in even before the Archons are done. If he takes those Colossi out, can't get close. There come the reinforcements for Brown. That's all that he needs to claim victory and advance to the finals. Yeah, and this looks like it's gonna be it.
Nope. The DTs have killed basically everything in the main, but there's no way for them to kill anything else. GG.
GG, and it is Slayers Brown who advances to the finals in order to fight against Life. Yonghwa is not able to pull it off. Interesting. And congratulations already at this point in time to both players, to Life and Brown, for advancing to the finals, because they are both qualified for Iron Squid now.